What's up everyone, thanks for tuning in again. In today's video I'm gonna tell you how I reached level 150 in just 3 hours. During this video I'll be using the burning event, a 3-hour 2x EXP event run by Nexon, a 4-hour 2x EXP card that I bought in the cash shop, a 1-hour EXP card that I got from the Marvel machine. This EXP card works together with the event, and I used it at the start of the training. I used 100 million mesos and 2000 spell traces because I had to scroll and buy some equipment. If you already prepared your equipment, you don't have to use any of this and you can just skip it. And of course you will need 3 hours of your time for this guide. Alright, let's get started. First up we go, starting level 10, we go to of course golems. I went to the blue golems because this map was free, and you just stay here until level 30 because you're using about 6 times EXP, or what is it, like 2 times EXP card, 2 times EXP coupon and 2 times EXP event. Not sure if the multiplier works like that, but whatever. We're getting a lot of EXP and it's going pretty fast. So we're staying here until level 31 and then we're gonna do a job advancement. And of course, for our job advancement, we're gonna choose the page class because pages are the best class. There's no denying that, there's no question, page is best class, page is best job. Alright, so we've done that, let's move on to the next spot. You've probably seen this one before, of course it's Gold Beach. These coconut wearing slimes, this map is great. The only problem that you usually have in this map is that you have to find an empty one. But if you do find one, it's definitely recommended to stay here. Also, the second job page has a super useful skill where you can drag monsters from both your left and right side towards you, which is super useful for training. However, you cannot use this move in the air unfortunately, which I also figured out. For some reason I never actually made a page for my account, so I decided that with the new burning event this might be just a good time, you know, to get things rolling and finally get a page level 200. So we're staying here until level 52, and once that has been completed we're gonna move on to our next spot, which will be Drake's. Drake's is also super hard to find a solo map, and actually I recommend that you play in a map with more people in it, because you can just stay at 1 or 2 platforms and just kill all the monsters there, which is way more useful. It saves a lot of time moving around. So that's definitely recommended. However, this map is pretty good when you're solo as well. Make sure to activate the runes as well. So I already finished reaching level 60, but because I just activated a rune, I decided to train here for a few more minutes, which of course resulted in me reaching level 70 before I actually did my third job advancement. This is fine, however, you won't miss out any skill points. So don't be scared to overlevel a little bit. So level 70 we're gonna do a job advancement. This is the old third job advancement level anyway, so it should be fine, right? Like back in the old days. You have a pet as well, make sure to use him because you will need to loot a bit of mesos, a bit of potions or whatnot. After level 70 it is time to go to Scorpions and Sand Rats. There is this one map in Sahil 2, I believe, Sahil 2? Oh, I said 2, that's Dutch, sorry. Sahil 2, and it's super awesome, it's flat. And you can use your pool skill really well here. And also I found a lot of equipment here that I was using, like level 80, level 90 warrior equipment. They all drop from here, including blunt weapons and swords. So it's definitely recommended to train here. It's a great map overall, you should stay here at least until level 100. Once you reach level 100, because you're a burning character, you also get a special box. Make sure to open it because it contains a lot of equipment that you can use in your adventure. Since we of course are the best class in the world, we're gonna go with one-handed blunt weapon, because blunt weapons are awesome, obviously. To be honest, the skill animation does change when you're using swords or blunt weapons for a page, and the blunt weapon animation does look a lot nicer though. Just saying, which of course is totally not the reason we're getting this. So make sure to Starforce that equipment as well, we're gonna do that later. First we're gonna of course complete our job advancement, so that's out of the way. Just gonna put some random points in that stuff. And then we're gonna Starforce and Scholar Gear. This is necessary, especially if you want to continue leveling up this character past level 150. And later on we're gonna go to a Starforce area. So it's definitely recommended that you do Starforce all your gear. So level 100, it's time to go to Zakem. And this guy gives insane EXP. Like, I'm not even on 6 times EXP anymore, this is just 4 times EXP. And I believe when I finished killing him, I got like 18 levels from just one Zakem. I'm actually trying to use another one of my EXP coupons that I had, but I couldn't because apparently you can only use those special coupons that you can use with events once per character, which is kinda sucky. But hey, to be fair, I already gained so many levels from this, like it's insane. Also, please keep in mind that this is actually my first time playing a page. Usually Marcel and Fem get all the pages and I was always the battle mage. Or battle page, but yeah, so I'm not really familiar yet with how pages work, unfortunately, which results in me not charging my combo, my elemental counter and whatnot, and just being a total noob in general for now. So please just ignore that and let's just focus on how fast leveling actually is going while I'm still being a noob. Like, just imagine how fast you can actually kill Zaken if you did know what you were doing, right? So since Zaken went really well, let's do that again. And just using one attack almost completely destroys Zaken this time. We're getting so many levels. I haven't even used any of my skill points yet. We're gonna save that for later, because I just want to use a lot of skill points at the same time. It's more fun that way, I think. So there we go. We already gained like another 6 levels just from killing the arms. So we're gonna do kill the body as well. Of course, we're gonna gain 3 more levels from that. So two Zakens is 27 levels, from level 100 to level 127. It's crazy. And since I didn't have enough Star Force yet, I'm gonna buy a few more random items, especially Blackgate items. I love those. They're pretty cheap and they had pretty good stats. So of course we're gonna get those. So trading got boring for a little bit, and the 2-time EXP event was still going, but I decided to stop by Monster Park for a little bit, because, you know, just a change of pace, change of scenery. All the grinding is getting a bit tedious, so you want to have some fun as well, some relaxing time. And I actually noticed that I'm not sure if the 2-time EXP actually counts for Monster Park or not, because the EXP is like calculated during the battle itself. The monsters don't give any XP, but still I gained like a solid 80% just from doing one Monster Park. So that's pretty sick. Since I wanted to reach level 130, I didn't want to give up another Monster Park ticket, because you can only enter twice a day. I decided to go to Black Wyvern, and this is the map that I will train until level 150. We're gonna go to Monster Park one more time, of course, but this is also the map that you need Star Force for. So you'll need a lot of Star Force to enter this map. And also, if you want to train past level 150, it's definitely recommended to have a lot of Star Force. So we got a nice title with a nice few stats, which is great. And of course, since we are a bit higher now, we're gonna go into an advanced level of Monster Park, where we're gonna kick the boss's ass, and we're gonna gain another level. So we're level 133 now, and now we're going up until level 136. And then of course it's back to Black Wyvern, where we will stay for some time. So we're gonna stay here all the way until we reach level 150. And that's how I reached level 150 in just 3 hours during the 2-time XP event. I hope this guide was somewhat useful for you, and that you now know where to train and what you will need. I'll try to reach level 200 on my page as well before the next update. I'm not sure if I will main them yet, but to be honest, they are pretty strong, they're pretty fun to play, and they're obviously the best class, just saying. Thank you very much for watching, I hope you enjoyed this video, and see you next time.